When the moon did not exist, there were those who were before the Greeks in Arcadia, but where did they come from? Evidence from reference in ancient Greek texts tells us that the moon once did not exist in the sky. In fact, to denote the ancient time when Lycosura was founded in the mountains of Arcadia of Greece, the first city to see sunlight on earth, they say that, quote, it was founded when there was no moon in heaven, unquote. The ancient Arcadians were generally called moonlings because they existed in this area before the moon appeared in the sky. The Arcadians are full moon and the female is full moon, writes Stephanus Byzantius. The nymphs of Arcadia were also called lunar women, says the dictionary of Ischios Alexandreos. Quote, this is what Herodotus, the Arcadians say about the moon, that is, the ancients before the moon, unquote, writes the dictionary of Sweden. Argonauts of Apollonius of Rhodes says Arcades and extra moons are bound alive, fleece giving in urination. Apollonius refers to an era in which, quote, not all celestial orbits existed, unquote. Before the generation of Noah or Dephkalion, the man of good omen, and Pyrrhus, that is, before the deluge of the great flood, there was no moon. The only people who existed were the Pelasgians who lived in the mountains of Arcadia. So could this great flood have been brought about because the natural satellite that we have now around our Earth, the moon, was put in there in the position that it is now? Democritus and Anaxagoras, the ancient Greeks, taught that there was a time when the Earth did not have the moon. Eustathius, ecclesiastical writer and philosopher, says, Dorki Defasi, the oldest Greek nations, are the Arcadians because the Arcadians were called lunar, opera, thaskin, ipis reginos, first called them. Ovidius, or the Arcadians, owned their own country before the birth of Zeus, and their genus is older than the moon, he said. Plutarch, who leaves suspicion about the ancient habitation of the moon. Later, as Castor Physi, this is a symbol of the so-called habitation on the moon, and that after the last year the souls of the moon under the feet of a ruler, or their oldest ones, existed. Exceptionally, they were Arcadians from the Levites. This I've translated for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.